Are you holding a simple old quarter or a 1979 $1 coin in your pocket right now? What if I told you that tiny piece of metal could be a hidden treasure worth thousands in the collector's world? Join me on this incredible journey as we uncover the untold history, the rare varieties and the secrets that make these coins a collector's dream. Don't miss a second, because by the end, you might discover that you are richer than you think. Let us begin this fascinating journey into the world of old quarters and the 1979 $1 coin, a journey that stretches back through decades of American history, where metal and minting collide to create tiny time capsules that survive wars, economic crashes, and the ever-shifting tides of culture. The story of the American quarter begins in 1796, when the first draped bust quarter was minted, designed by the artist Gilbert Stuart and engraved by Robert Scott. This early quarter showed liberty draped in flowing robes with an eagle on the reverse. These early quarters were made of silver, a tradition that continued through most of the 19th century. As the years passed, the designs evolved. The capped bust quarters arrived in 1815, showing a more refined liberty. Then came the seated liberty quarters in 1838, a design that remained in circulation until 1891. These quarters told the story of a young growing nation expanding westward, facing civil war and embracing industrialization. Each design change reflected the mood and values of its era. The Barber quarter, named after its designer Charles E. Barber, debuted in 1892. It had a simple yet elegant design: liberty wearing a cap with a laurel wreath, and the reverse featuring a heraldic eagle. It was practical, durable, and served the nation through the turn of the century into World War I. Then came one of the most iconic designs, the Standing Liberty quarter, minted from 1916 to 1930, with liberty standing tall, a shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing America's readiness for war but desire for peace. The Great Depression brought the end of standing liberty, and in 1932 the Washington quarter was born, originally meant to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design by John Flanagan became so popular it stuck around permanently, featuring the bust of Washington and an eagle on the reverse from 1932 onward. The Washington quarter became a staple of American pockets, purses, and piggy banks. Its silver content remained until 1964, when rising silver prices forced the mint to switch to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This change marked a turning point for collectors, as pre-1965 quarters, containing 90% silver, became more valuable over time. Now, many people overlook the fact that quarters can hold hidden value. Even modern-looking ones can fetch hundreds or thousands depending on mint errors, rare varieties, and historical significance. Take the famous 1932D and 1932S Washington quarters, the first year of issue and the lowest mintages. They are highly prized by collectors. A well-preserved 1932D can easily reach $500 to a few $1,000s, depending on condition moving forward. The state quarters program, launched in 1899, reignited America's passion for coin collecting with 50 different designs, honoring each state. These quarters brought millions of new collectors into the hobby and created a modern legacy. Now let us turn our gaze to the $1 coin of 1979. The Susan B. Anthony dollar, a coin that holds a unique place in American numismatic history. The late 1970s saw the United States searching for a new dollar coin. The Eisenhower dollar was simply too large and heavy for everyday use, so Congress authorized a smaller dollar, featuring the portrait of Susan B. Anthony, a prominent suffragette and women's rights activist. The new coin, minted in 1979, was the first U.S. coin to feature an actual historical woman, rather than an allegorical figure like Liberty. Its design, by Frank Gasparo, shows Susan B. Anthony in a sharp portrait, facing right with an 11-sided border, giving the coin a unique look and feel. The reverse features the Apollo 11 mission insignia, an eagle landing on the moon, with an olive branch echoing the design of the Eisenhower dollar. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was met with mixed reactions. Many people confused it with the quarter because of its size and color. Despite its practicality, it failed to catch on in circulation, and millions sat in vaults for years. Today, the 1979 dollar holds special interest for collectors because of its varieties and minting. Quirks: there are clear, wide rim and narrow rim varieties for the 1979 P issue. The wide rim or near-date variety is more valuable because of its lower mintage. Then there are proof issues struck at the San Francisco Mint. The 1979 S proof coins can be found in both Type 1 and Type 2 varieties. The Type 2 has a clear S mint mark, which is highly sought after by collectors. A perfect graded specimen can bring in significant premiums over face value. This brings us to the bigger picture. What makes these coins valuable is not just age, but condition, rarity, demand, and historical significance. A common worn 1979 Susan B. Anthony might be worth only face value, but a pristine proof or an error coin could be worth hundreds. The same goes for quarters. A circulated Washington quarter from the 1970s may not be worth much, but a silver Washington quarter from 1932 to 1964 carries intrinsic silver value, and rare dates or mint errors multiply the value dramatically. Let us dive deeper into the fascinating world of mint errors. A simple misstrike, a double die, or a plancher error can transform an ordinary coin into a numismatic treasure. In 1979, the Susan B. Anthony dollar saw some notable double strikes and off-center strikes. These rare mistakes attract collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. The passion for coins is more than monetary. It is about preserving history, holding in your hand a small piece of metal that was once exchanged by people decades ago, maybe at a corner store, during the gas crisis of the 70s, or tucked away in a dresser for generations. These coins witness the passage of time. They survive recessions, wars, cultural revolutions, and technological leaps. Yet they remain constant, a tangible reminder of who we were and who we have become. Coin collectors know that value is not just in the metal, but in the story each coin tells. It is the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovering a rare mint mark, the satisfaction of researching varieties and errors that drives the numismatic community. Even today, coin shows, conventions, online auctions, and grading services like PCGS and NGC keep this passion alive. Thousands of collectors, young and old, gather to trade, learn, and preserve the legacy of American coinage. So what can you do if you have a handful of old quarters or a 1979 dollar coin? Start by examining each piece closely. Look for mint marks. Study the date check for varieties and errors. Use a magnifying glass and good lighting. Compare your coin to trusted guides or online databases. If you find something unusual, seek a professional appraisal from a reputable coin dealer or grading service. You might be holding a rare gem without even knowing it. And remember, the condition matters. Keep coins in protective holders, avoid cleaning them, as this can reduce their value significantly. Store them in a cool, dry place and always handle them by the edges to prevent damage. As we come full circle, remember that the story of old quarters and the 1979 $1 coin is the story of America itself. A story of change, resilience, and the enduring power of small things to carry big meanings. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep looking. Keep learning. And who knows, maybe that quarter in your pocket is not just 25 cents, but a piece of history waiting to be discovered and cherished forever. So join me as we continue to explore these hidden treasures and unlock the secrets of America's coins together. You never know where the next discovery will lead you, and your journey is only just beginning.